always ready. Matt Cardona, the host of the Major Wrestling for Your podcast. But you're listening to the Out of the Fast Lane podcast. Check it out.
We're here with AJ Albreada here at Glen Ridge Motorsports Park, getting ready to go for the second to last week. I was ready as crazy as it sounds, second to last week here at the Ridge. But AJ, you've had a pretty good season coming in halfway throughout the year, and you made that transition from a go-kart over to a slingshot and picked up your first win. I think it was, week 2 or whatever it was. And so far, so good this year, huh?
Yeah, it's been awesome. You know, I couldn't do it with all the support of my family and stuff like that. We decided midway through the year to get rid of all our go-kart stuff and make the trek up here every week to run a slingshot. And years ago, my older brother used to race them, and I wanted to kind of follow in his footsteps with it. So with him on board and all my crew guys, Gary and TJ and Joe, and all the help from my sponsors, man, they're the best, and this is why I'm able to do it. And I'm very happy with the results that I've been able to put out for these guys.
Absolutely. Now, obviously, making that transition over from a go-kart to slingshot. Slingshot's got a lot more power than a go-kart does, and it's like a little modified. So right. Has it been a challenge for you at first, I should say?
First week, I think it was a little bit of just a learning curve of getting used to the rollover in the car in the corners. You know, with our go-karts, we don't have any roll or anything like that. So that was probably the most thing I had to get used to. But other than speed and stuff like that, I definitely felt comfortable in the car. And I mean, it showed our second week we somehow picked off a win, which is still kind of unbelievable. You know, you don't see it happen very often. And to race against some of the best guys in the Northeast in slingshots, it was pretty impressed myself, to be honest. And it's very fortunate that we have a good car and a good support group and all that sort of stuff to keep us going every week.
Now, take me back to that week 2. You're like fourth, I think it was, and the yellow came out. The leaders had problems. They both pulled off. They were done for the night. You came out on top and picked up your first one. Tell me a little bit about that race. I'm sure that was a moment you'll never forget.
Yeah, it was absolutely insane. And, you know, that weekend that we won, that week was actually the birthday of our grandfather who passed away in a plane crash years ago. And so that was really special, and especially with my brother, he got his first win in a slingshot on the day that he passed away, or his birthday. So it was definitely surreal to both of us have our first wins within that same week of the birthday. And when I saw those guys, you know, breaking, I didn't think much of it. I just thought I was lucky to be able to be running up front in second. And we just had a really good run on Colton Weiler, and we were able to make a move to get by him. And, you know, Colton ran a great race that whole race. He led, I think, almost all of it until the last 5. And, you know, he's ran me clean, so hats off to him for that one.
Mm-hmm. Now, obviously, there's only 2 weeks left, but there is still the opportunity to get 2 more wins here with you this season. Yeah. But I know you don't want to think about winning because that's kind of now every driver wants to win, but it's always it's a challenge to get there. But what is your game plan for these final 2 weeks here?
Well, we're actually getting pretty busy. Friday night we tested our slingshot at Lebanon Valley Speedway just to get some laps around a short track, and so we completely switched everything back over tonight to get ready for tonight, and hopefully we'll pick off a win. We're flying solo with down a couple crew members as they're having a vacation for Labor Day weekend, so it's just me and Gary tonight. But hoping to bring one home, you know.
Absolutely.
Especially for them guys on vacation, make them their vacation a little bit better.
Absolutely. Well, appreciate you taking some time to talk to AJ Albreada, getting ready to go here at the Ridge for tonight's slingshot. I believe it's 300 to win or something like that.
Yeah, 300 to win.
Should be a good event, but thanks for taking some time.
No problem. Thank you.